Hello everyone. This is a story from Hollywood. But it's not about movies. It's about a real mystery. A very dark and sad mystery. It happened in the beautiful city of Los Angeles, a place full of dreams. But in 1947, a nightmare came true. This is the story of Black Dahlia. Her name was Elizabeth Short. She was 22 years old. She was not a big star. She was a young woman who came to Hollywood to be an actress. Just like many others, Elizabeth had a difficult life. She moved a lot and worked different jobs. She stayed with friends and sometimes lived alone. She was a beautiful woman with dark hair and bright eyes. People said she was nice but also a little quiet. She had many friends, but she didn't have a real home. After she died, the newspaper gave her a nickname. They called her the Black Dahlia. This name came from a movie and from her dark hair. It's the name everyone knows her by now. On January 15, 1947, a woman was walking with her daughter. She saw something strange in an empty field. She thought it was a doll, but it wasn't. It was Elizabeth Short's dead body. The crime was very shocking. Elizabeth's body was cut in half at her waist. It was a very clean and a perfect straight cut. Her face was cut to look like a smile. It was a terrible, terrible sight. The police were called immediately. They arrived. They saw that the body had no blood. It was also very clean. This meant the murder happened somewhere else. The killer brought her body to the field on a purpose. The police realized this was very smart and evil killer. Someone who knew about the human body. The police started a big search, but the case was hard from the very beginning. Many reporters came to the crime scene to report. They walked all over the place and destroyed some of the crucial evidences. The newspaper wrote many shocking stories. The public was very scared. Over 150 people told the police they were the killer, but they were all lying. This made the police work very difficult. Then the real killer started to play games. The killer sent a package to a newspaper agency. Inside the package, there were Elizabeth's photos and documents. The killer sent letters to the police. The killer was clearly making fun of the police. It was very strange and scary situation. For more than 75 years, the police have never found the killer. But many people have different theories. A few theories amongst all these theories stand out. The most famous theory is about Dr. George Hodel. He was a rich doctor in Los Angeles. His own son, who was a police officer, believed his father was the killer. He found old photos that looked like Elizabeth. Also, the police listened to Dr. Hodel's phone calls. They heard him say that something about the murder. Because he was a doctor, he would have known how to cut a body so cleanly and so perfectly. Another suspect was Leslie Dillon. He worked at a funeral home. He knew about bodies. Some people think he did it with other people. There were also other people, a man who was last person to see her, a movie producer. But the police never had enough evidence to arrest anyone. The killer to this day is still a secret. The Black Dahlia murder is still unsolved. It is a story that shows the dark side of Hollywood, but it also shows how sad and scary some crimes can be. Let's look at the main events again. In 1924, Elizabeth Short was born. 1946, she moved to Los Angeles to follow her dreams of becoming an actress. January 15, 1947, her body was found in an empty field. This is where the mystery begins. January 24, 1947, the killer sends a package to the newspaper agency. And today, the case stands still open. No one has been ever arrested on this case. This case is famous because the killer made Elizabeth Short unforgettable. She did not become a great star in her life, but she became a great legend after her death. Her story reminds us that even in the most beautiful places, a nightmare can be hiding. So, what do you think? Who was the killer? Was it the doctor or someone else? Tell us your ideas in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel